Hey guys, how's it going? Brother Arcanine here, and I'm finally just gonna play some OU. I've been feeling really defeated lately. I tried to do a little cup video, and you know, I want to do fun teams, and it's just pretty freight straightforward. That's ironic. It's pretty straightforward, you know. The rules are huge, and you make a misplay, and your Pokemon's dead. It's obviously similar here, but I feel like there's a lot more chance that Pokemon can live a hit. And I guess maybe I'm just not ready for the Gen 7 Little Cup yet. So, I've never played much OU. You guys probably know, even in Gen 6, I was more into the lower tier stuff. But, uh, I'm here. I'm ready. You know what, we're just gonna have fun today. So even if it doesn't turn out, that's fine. So, this whole team was built around the idea of having a Rockium Z-Sandstorm. So Z-Sandstorm, for those of you who don't know, you get +1 speed when you use it, and obviously the Sandstorm also activates. So that, coupled with Sand Force is the ability, which increases moves by 1.3 times, means that Earthquake's going to be hitting hella hard, because we're base 369, plus stab, plus all these things. So our biggest issue is, of course, levitators and flying types, but once those are gone, everything, I imagine, is getting 2-hit KO'd by Excadrill. Next we have Mega Venusaur, because I like Mega Venusaur. I just kind of threw this set together. I'm not sure if I'm sold on it, but Leech Seed, then we kind of get in recovery on whatever we want to Swords Dance on, and then Power Whip for big ol' stab, and since it doesn't really have any good physical poison moves, and by any I mean 0, just knock off on there for some good old-fashioned tech. Pardon me, I just drank some water. Just had a couple burps. Next, I've been using Protein Greninja a lot. Just messing around, not a lot, but I just haven't gotten into the Battle Bond Greninja yet. So this is super typical Greninja set that's being run. So I might just run it like that. Yeah, you guys probably already know the set, but yeah, just Choice Specs, Water Shuriken is a priority move, I believe. That just is basically the main way that Greninja gets its Battle Bond ability. Before it kills something, though, it's just regular Greninja, so I've got it nice and hasty, I guess, instead of, what was it, timid? Yeah, because I want that U-turn to do a little bit of extra chip damage, because even uninvested, that's a lot of hit points right there. That's a lot. So moving on to Gengar, because I wanted a fighting type, something to help with fighting types. So this Pokemon I thought would help a lot. Come in on Pheromosa's high jump kick, things like that. Got the Curse Body, which is, pretty cool ability. And I think I've used Gengar before. But the Scarf is so that we can outspeed the Pheromosa, come in on it with Psychic, or really any move, because it's Pheromosa. HP Ice, just because I felt like we needed a few more things to help us take care of the flying types so that Excadrill can sweep, and then just its 2 stabs, obviously. Next, I was like, definitely have some problems with ground, so decided to throw in these 2 mons, which unfortunately gave us a bit of a problem with ice, but Venusaur and Excadrill take neutral damage, I believe, so we'll see what happens there. Nothing too special here. It's kind of like a stally Gliscor, pretty typical set. I think I probably ran this set, maybe with different EVs, back in the day of Gen 6, so it was pretty common, just knock off as its only stab. I've done like Swords Dance stuff before, but I felt like we needed a Toxic user just in case we ran into some problems. Toxic's always helped you out. And then finally, Landorus. I went back and forth a long time trying to figure out this slot, and I may change this to like a Scarf Landorus, because its main purpose was to take care of ice types with Stone Edge, and for that purpose it may not be the best Pokemon, especially if I just wanted to take care of ice types, but I also wanted a Pokemon with Stealth Rocks, as we do not have them on the Excadrill or on the Gliscor. So I might make this Gliscor like a Stealth Rock set, and yeah, or switch it out entirely for like a different Pokemon that can beat Ice types, or help us deal better with Ice types and change up the team a bit. But anyway, these EVs that I'm running, with that Spadef, the typical Landorus that's being run. Let's see if don't let me forget that I changed the window, okay? Because if that happens, we'll all be upset. So as you can see over here, with this amount of special defense, it's guaranteed that the typical I don't know if that helps at all. No, it doesn't. The typical set that's run will not be able to hit KO us, barring a crit. And I'll just bring up the regular Landorus Therian physically defensive set so you guys can see it there. I don't know why this window craps out all the time. Landorus Therian physically defensive. So yeah, that typical physically defensive set is run like this. So we'll be able to hit KO the Landorus with this set, but the Landorus will not be able to hit KO us. So that's the team. I'm going to try and use 2 teams this live. So let's go ahead and get right into our first battle. That will be the second team we're using. Sorry guys, just 2 seconds while I sort out that issue. Right, so sorry about that. I don't know what the issue was, other than perhaps that it was shiny. So that is that. So this guy's got technically 5 starters and a Crocodile. So I don't know what his lead will be. Perhaps the Infernape lead. So since it's going to be Infernape, I guess we'll leave Landorus in case it's like a fake out kind of deal. Greninjas, I don't know what's going to want to go for, maybe Hydro Pump. Either way, he doesn't have a Defogger, I don't believe, or a Rapid Spinner, so hopefully we can live one of whatever this guy wants to go to. We do have a pretty good amount of Spadef. If he wants to U-turn out, he's going to take Rocky Helmet, which is good. So hopefully he does switch out, and I'm just going to get out my rocks. That is the plan. That is the plan, Stan. Pretty much everyone is using a Team Skull remix in their videos now, and I think I'm going to be one of those people. I think. So we're going to go Hard Venusaur here. Mega Evolve, and Power Whip. He goes Hard Zard. That's resisted. Okay, so So a flying type move is probably coming my way. Like Air Slash or whatever. So but in case it's the other Zyard, I'll just sack this Landorus here. As Air Slash does come out. So 328 is its speed. Should I go out and Dark Pulse? Or go out and Shadow Ball? Problem being that he'll probably have Pursue Crook. So I'll go Greninja and just Dark Pulse. Though, nah, part of me wants to U-turn, but I don't think it's worth the risk because I don't have a switch in. If it was especially defensive Gliscor, I would, but I do not currently have a switch in. Zinfernate comes out. I'm feeling like Mach Punch is going to come my way. Very nice. So I don't know if he'll predict the Psychic, but he has 2 Dark types, so Psychic's probably not the best play to go for. So I'll just click Sedge Wave. He's probably going to click Pursuit, so I just want to click Sedge Wave again. And if he doesn't click Pursuit, then I guess he got me. As he does not. And no burn. Or no poison, rather. But that's okay. We outsped it. I don't know what that tells me, because we're 319, so if we were like 310 and we had sped, I'd feel a little bit more confident going out there. But if this is offensive Majigger, if he is choice locked, then I think what I'll do is go out here and click knockoff. Do I want to click knockoff? Yeah, I do. There's black glasses. Okay. And we'll just click knockoff again. Rocks being up doesn't hurt us too much, but this is probably a reason that I should have a... Oh no, I have Rapid Spin on thing. So... You think a Water Shuriken will knock me out? I'm almost positive it will. Let's ask the calculator. Ninja, your choice specs uses Gliscor. Uton Stallbreaker, sure. Hydro Pump will knock us out. I'm going to protect here, see which move he wants to go for. Dark Pulse isn't going to knock us out, though. So, I think I'll knock off his specs here. Does that help him, though? How much does it do? Yeah, I think I'll Toxic him instead. Because right now, he's not... If the calculator's right, he's not going to be able to 2-hit KO me after Poison Heal. But he's not even specs. What are you, then? Nice play. Very nice play. I don't really have a choice but to make the play of Power Whipping. And if Power Whip did that much, Venusaur, Defensive tank versus a Sceptile. That's probably his Mega. I don't know if it's banned or not. But you all attacker. So if I should just put this set in. Sorry guys. I know it's not very interesting to see me clicking that stuff, but if I keep going back and forth, we're gonna have an issue. Venusaur Mega custom set. Well, whatever this set is that he has says it should only do like 23%. Maybe it's because it's not regular Sceptile. Yeah, that's the issue. So if the Mega's up, we're going to be in a bit of a pickle. But no harm in going for knockoff, I don't think. Infernape's probably going to want to come out now. Do I dare bluff the Scarf on Drill after he brings in any Pokemon, though? Do I dare? I really don't know. I really don't. As he does bring in the Infernape. Which is kind of good for me. And also kind of not. I'll knock here. Just let him take that little bit of damage. Now, do I bluff the Scarf or go Greninja? He might be Scarfed, to be honest. He seems like the kind of guy who might stay in, so we will risk Hydro Pumping out here. Then again, always these questions. Infernape, Scarf. Dark Pulse isn't enough to take it out. So I think we'll lock ourselves into Hydro. And I should have known, Okay, so we don't really have a choice but to go for Earthquake on account of the Mach Punch. And then he's got the Water Shuriken, so he just kind of cleans up and wins there. Okay, so I don't know about this particular set. Maybe I will make it a special attacking set, because I just threw the set together, so I wasn't super thrilled with it in that battle, and I'm not going to keep it if I'm not super thrilled with it. So, go Giga Drain, Sub, Sludge Bomb, and then Synthesis. Okay, so let's try this set out. Excadrill, really not doing too much. There's not a lot I can bring it in on, and I definitely wanted this to be like a defogging set. So we'll make it defog toxic. And I'll put some Spadef on there as well. Okay, let's try this set, see how that works, and we'll maybe changing this thing to a Scarf pretty soon as well. And this thing keeps popping up, so the other team keeps popping up, so maybe I'll be okay, not defog then. Oh yeah, I had Rapid Spin, so I wasn't too worried about that. Let's put Roost back on then, that's fine. And Yeah, that's good. Yep. As we are against the craziest team I've seen in my life. It's Baton Putt. Can't pass speed and noise stats simultaneously. So we'll lead Greninja if it's a Smeargle lead. And Water Shuriken. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. So what's his answer to my Water Shuriken? I don't know. Just gonna drop it, get my Battle Bond. I don't know why you're... I guess he assumed I might be like a whatever lead. I think this is going to be like a Z-Hypnosis kind of deal. So he's my most expendable member. Glasgow's a good mid-ground play either way. Going right for the Thunderbolt. Going right for it. I'll knock this thing off. I don't know what moves it has or what's going to be coming in. No lefties for you. And it's probably going to... Nope, no HP Ice, which is good. So I'm just going to Toxic this thing. And if it's going to keep Stone Edging, now maybe the time to bring in the Excadrill. But I can just like pretty much OHKO this thing with my Landorus after some toxic damage with the HP Ice. So I'll go ahead and do that. Don't know what he wants to go into. But nothing's going to. Everything on his team is basically fine with getting hit by HP Ice. Oh, okay. Well, we won that. It's nice to actually get off the ladder a little bit. Get off the 1,000 mark, rather. Okay. So, potential leads. Not sure. Potential Scizor lead, maybe? I also just realized we don't have any fire, so I may change it to HP Fire on Gengar. I'll just lead Glasgow. I don't know what this thing is going to want to go for, so we'll just knock off whatever item it has. As it happens to be a weakness policy, so not the best for us right there. It probably has Unburden, so I'm going to Toxic whatever's coming out. Apparently I'm not actually going to do that. This is probably Mega Scizor. Yeah, it is. I knocked in case it was like a Banded Scissor, but yeah, things aren't looking too hot for us at the Minito. 1, 2. So, I mean, we'll go Gengar. Yeah, we'll try to get a Rocks up. Nice. How are we outspeeding you? That's a good question. I'll just Quake here, as it does go for the Bullet Punch. This thing kind of just destroys us, to be honest. I doubt that Greninja takes care of a Scizor. That is Mega. With one hit. 78 to 92. So it's a roll. He doesn't particularly love switching into Hydro Pump. Oh, we're not Ash Greninja yet, though, so... we'll just Earthquake here. 1, 2. And we're gonna hope for like a crit or a roll or something. I meant to use Earthquake and I hit Sandstorm, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, we go ahead and lose this one. If we had HP Fire, we might be in a better position. But now we should be able to Hydro Pump this thing and knock it out. Very nice. I don't know what wants to come in on this thing. Clearly a Salamence. I think it's going to do Dance Up. Nope, goes right for Brick Break. Cool. That's fine. That is fine. As we can knock off here. He's got a Roserade to go right out into, or Tyranitar, so I'm thinking it's Ice Beam. As is Dragon Dance, actually. Okay, well that makes it a little bit easier to deal with in theory. And in theory alone. Just can't catch a break. Just can't catch any breaks. If we get a double protect here, then potentially land a Toxic. Nice. Would have been nice if we had landed that beforehand, but whatever. And we'll protect again. As the opposite Dragon Dance. I probably should have went for knockoff there because it was pretty obvious that I was going to protect. I'll just go for knockoff here. Should have knocked off before. I would be in much better shape. But that's okay. Mega Evolve. Giga Drain or go for sub? My only real hope is to get behind a sub, so. I can Synthesis and then, I mean I've lost at this point, so I don't know why I'm even bothering, but I can Synthesis and then you break my sub and go down to Toxic and then Corona comes out and kills us. I just had to kind of hope he went for like, I don't know, something else there. Kind of need to Synthesis up again. He's got Bug Buzz and that goes behind subs, so I'm not going to bother subbing up against him. We do get the poison, which is nice, but Bug Buzz is obviously going to take us out, so GG. Cool Pokemon. I'm just trying to learn. I'm not going to bother going over this team. It's pretty... The trio's banned, obviously. Everyone's using it, so... I just kind of wanted to get attacker. So who just kicked my butt in that game? That was a good attacker. I don't know. Someone was. Now you get to see me team build live. Which I'm sure you've all seen before. Yeah, we'll make you a, like, sub punch. Leftovers thingamajigger. I don't know, Earthquake, Ice Punch. We'll go Ice Punch if you have it. Yep. I thought I'd just seen it. So. HP. Boom. Boom. Okay. Bulky as all get out. Any problems with this showdown? Are there any problems? Something need to be shiny in order for me to use it? Lol. We both have Megazam and Chansey, and they're both right beside each other. He's got so many potential leads. I don't even know where to begin. And it has Zam for the Beast Tracing Beast boost, so this guy is actually like a late game sweeper. He has a defogger, so I need to get rid of that before I go for webs. We'll just lead Darmanitan, see what he leads with. Ferrothorn, Cool Beans. I'm just gonna straight up hit Flare Blitz, see what wants to come in. As unless it is Scarfed, it's going down. Sure, bring this in. Take some damage. You can have some damage too. Everyone get damage. So, potentially Hydro Pump. Wonder why the Rain Dance. We'll get up rocks here. And Thunder Wave this thing. I knew it had Defog. Ah, right, it's Misty Terrain. I'm an idiot. That's okay. We'll just soft-boiled up here. If he wants to go for Nature's Madness again, more power to you. I'm going to go for Seismic Toss, though. As Alakazam comes out. This would be a great Pokemon to Thunder Wave. I'm just going to hope for the full para here. Not so lucky, but that's okay. Don't know why I went for that play, to be honest. Don't know why I don't have U-turn on my Darmanitan either. Very silly of me. I'll just go for Bug Buzz. Boogaboos. I'd like to just Volt Switch, but he has that ground type staring me in the face. He's probably thinking the same thing, but I mean, at this point in the game, just lose your Mon. I mean, really. I want his Chansey to come in. Because then I just kind of have a pretty good chance of just winning. If I can play this the Pokemon I have left right, there's still a chance we can win. Still a chance. And if this guy is just left and he's going to take like a 2.5 minute long shit, then we're good. Or girl, I guess. Ferreira. Ferreira. I'm becoming as old as this Alakazam waiting for this person to make their turn. Almost as skinny, too. Need to eat. Need to get my munch on. You know what I'm saying? Natural Cure activates as we go for the Bug Buzz. I don't know why I don't have U-turn on my Darmanitan. I really need that. So we'll get Sticky Webs up. Yeah. And go for that nice Volt Switch. into our Darmanitan if they choose to stay in. This is not a bad Pokemon to be tail glowing up against either, to be honest. I mean, at this point, really, I might as well. I'm going to get a little greedy here. I'm going to click the blue flare. I'm going to miss. I'm going to click, am I going to click Boomburst, predicting something else to want to come in? I did, and I do. Nice, so this guy pretty much knows my entire set now. Missing the blue flare was really shitty, obviously. This man chose to defog and just like completely weaken his Tapu. That's fine with me. That's a-okay with me. As Galvantula is going to be able to outspeed you, and you don't have a ground type anymore. So I'm going to just straight up discharge here. I can still get my webs up too, and they'll be here to stay this time. And this time, I'll keep my webs. So with webs up, we have a much better chance of beating this Mon. I don't know what it's going to want to go for now. I'm going right into Darmanitan though. And clicking Flareblitz. Goodbye. And with webs up, we should outspeed like everything. I was hoping we'd live that, but unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's correct. Unfortunately not. So, I need to change that ability, because that should be a Magic Guard, like 100%. 100%. So otherwise, we definitely had a huge chance of winning just now. I'll go Zam on his Zam. Actually chooses Chansey. So I don't know what he's going to want to go for. Do I know his set? All I know is that there's Toxic. Either way, Calm Mind's probably the play. I don't know how much damage I'll be doing. Let's check and see. That's clean right there. That's clean. So go for another Psyshock. We'll outspeed him, and we win. I think we win. Do we actually win? We actually just won! I had no way of believing that we would actually win that, but hey, I guess I played that mid to late game right, and so we won. Yeah, I guess I should have gone over the team a little bit, because this guy Falta made the Smeargle set, and I just kind of found him while I was watching random battles, and he was kind enough to pass the team along to me. So it's a gimmicky set, but that's kind of why I didn't, I just threw this team together. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so I just was like, yeah, this team's great. So is Smeargle need to win? Obviously, he's not the fastest, so he needs some webs. And then I threw on Thunderwave, Chansey, to also help out with that for Pokemon that obviously aren't going to touch the webs or are immune to those stat lowerings and things. And then, yeah, I just wanted power on the other three. So, Falta, if you happen to check out my team, do try to remind me to, so it's going to be a Pelipper lead, methinks. We'll find out. We'll find out if it's a Pelipper lead. Very cool that he has that ground type in Seismitoad. Not sure what it's going to want to do. The rest of the team is pretty obvious, and I guess it's just another rain abuser. I might want to just get my webs up because he might predict me to want a Volt Switch or Discharge. But he doesn't, and Pelipper's gone. So that's good. It's probably a Damp Rock variant. So I'll go for Bug Buzz because it's stronger. So 2 Pokemon down. Very nice, very nice. And unless his Pokemon are Scarfed, it's unlikely that he'll be able to outspeed this Pokemon. It's very fast. I mean, Koku will outspeed. Seismitoad will not. So I'm just going to throw off the Sticky Webs. Scarf Seismitoad. No? Swift Swim. Swift Swim Seismitoad with Life Orb. Very cool. Not great for me, though. No, no. Perhaps I will go out Spore. It's going to be... I'm going to be really hoping for rain turns here. I mean, I am physically defensive and a beast, so perhaps Leech Life can still play. I don't know if he'll stay in or not. I don't really know what it has for me. Might just sub up here. Ooh, yeah, get it, girl. I don't know if it's more worth it to get back some of our health with Leech Life or Focus Punch it. But we'll just go into the team builder, take you 2 seconds, do this, then go to the calc window. Sorry guys, just talking to myself. Successfully imported the set. We'll see about that. Custom set. This is Seismitoad. OU Rain Sweeper. Focus Punch is gonna knock you out. Rest assured. The Leech Life, however, will only do 51 to 61%. So we're gonna Focus Punch here. And we're gonna be able to get 2 Focus Punches off. This is brilliant. Brilliant. I could just Ice Punch here, I think. I'm positive we don't knock out a Tornadus. Tornadus. Rain support. 34 to 40%. It's on the high end of the roll, so I'm just going to Ice Punch. I like how Bug Buzz goes behind a sub, but a Hurricane does not. That's funny. That's funny. So this guy's only got 2 turns of rain left, which means the Seismitoad's going to be not outspeeding us after that. This guy's probably just going to want a Volt Switch. On the off chance that he's going to want a Volt Switch. You're funny. Obviously he's going to want a Thunder. I don't think things can fall asleep under electric terrain, so that sucks for the Smeargle. I'm gonna go Chansey. And just so this guy isn't volt switching all over the place, I kind of want to Stealth Rock. I think that'll help us out. So I'll Stealth Rock. I kind of wanted to Soft Boiled, predicting the Thunder again, so I could get off that crazy damage, but obviously it was not that crazy. So, and now this guy's just getting lucky. Just rubbing it in my face, really. We'll Soft Boiled up here. He might go into Season Toad, realizing he needs to hit me on the physical side, or Raichu if it has Psyshock. Yeah, so this guy is Scarf Respects, I imagine. Yep, definitely not Terrain Extender. So, goes for the Earthquake. And we'll just Soft Boiled off his next Earthquake, because he's going to die to his Life Orb, so no point in going for anything else. And I think Chansey can just 1v1 him now. So this random team I spent like 4 seconds on is doing much better than the team I thought would be actually good. So I'm pretty happy with this team. I'm definitely going to use it on an upcoming segment as well. By definitely, I mean maybe, if I remember, because the upcoming segment will be pretty jacked. So that's it for me right now, guys. I'm going to leave it there on the win. We got 102 points. So thanks, Falta, for the Smeargle. It didn't get a chance to be used in the last match, but only because, you know, the rain team and can't be put to sleep under electric terrain and things like that. But definitely a fun team. So I'll try to, I don't know, if you guys want to pause the video and look at things. Here's Smeargle. Here's Galvantula. Here's Buzzwole. Here's Alakazam. Here's Chansey. And here's Darmanitan. So you guys have it all figured out. Obviously I only played 2 matches, so Thunder Wave didn't get to be as useful as one would like. And perhaps in OU it's not going to be as useful. This Pokemon would definitely destroy things in a lower tier. I don't know how low Smeargle's allowed to go. Smeargle is just called new, so we'll drop it down to RU. Smeargle, Oblivion Wing, Validate. So Smeargle's allowed in RU, so I'm definitely going to be making an RU with this intense-ass Smeargle. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been Brother Arcanine. Peace out.